Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys? Good morning. Welcome to the class. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, teacher.
Hi.
Good morning. Welcome to our last day. Oh my gosh. How do you feel?
Hello.
Do you feel excited?
Yes.
Yes. You ready for the next level?
Yes.
Only
Yes.
Tanya is ready and the rest of you guys?
Yes, teacher.
Excellent.
Help.
Okay. Very good. Very good. So welcome everybody. Today is a special day because it's the last one in pre-intermediate 2. So basically after today, if you have everything right, you will go directly to the next level. Very good job. Excellent. So we are going to continue with the speaking evaluation. I know that today we have some students that couldn't pass yesterday, so we will continue today. Okay. Let's see. Yes, Tanya, do you have a question?
No.
You just want to be the first one.
Yes.
Okay,
Please.
perfect. Yeah, no problem, no problem. So let's see. Some of your classmates sent me a picture, sent me the PowerPoint presentation, and that's great. Just remember, everybody, please, if you send me the presentation, if you have different slides, tell me like, okay, teacher, next. So I can click on the next slide.
Okay.
And that's the way. For the ones that want me to share the picture, I mean, I can see some people send it on WhatsApp group. That's excellent. And guys, if you can share the screen, I mean, that's great too. Remember the rules. I will give you 5 minutes. Okay. Organize your time, because yesterday I could see some people couldn't finish giving the details because of the time. Okay, so try to organize your time. What else? There are some people that spoke less than 5 minutes, like 3 minutes. If you speak for only 3 minutes, I will tell you, right? Do you have anything else to say? So if you want to add more details, do it, because remember, the time is evaluated too. Okay, because of the time, let's start it, everybody. I can see some people lift their hands. Thank you. That's what I want. I wanted to see volunteers, people.
Teacher,
Yes,
I have a question.
go ahead.
And the last homework, um, I don't know. I don't know if the answer is correct because in the audio say don't forget. No, if if you if you don't feel better, call me. I don't remember, but that
Please
two
don't
option.
feel.
Don't feel
Yes,
and
I know.
feel.
But no worries, guys, because I check your homeworks. And in that case, because of that sentence that it looks very confusing, I will always give you the points. Okay. So for the ones who got 8 or 9, if it is that's the answer that you had incorrect, I always give you the extra points. Okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any other question, everyone? No? Okay, remember that for the people who passed yesterday, I mean, you always need to be connected the full class, okay? Just keep your microphones off to pay attention to your classmates. I will always take screenshots, so cameras on, all right? So be careful with that. Well, let's start. Tanya said that she wanted to be the next one. I have your presentation, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, give me a second. Let me
Okay.
see, because I have some. Okay, can you see the presentation?
No. Yes, 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 yes.
Yes. Okay, give me well, hold on, because I need to set the timer.
Okay.
Okay, can you see the presentation?
Yes.
And can you see the timer?
No.
No, only the presentation.
Yes.
Okay, no worries. I will let you know when you have the times off, okay?
Okay.
So everybody pay attention, keep your microphones off. Tanya, your 5 minutes starts now. Go.
Okay. Okay, thank you, teacher. Well, hello, everyone. Today I will tell you about a place called Concepción de Ataco. Next. Okay. Concepción de Ataco is a traditional town. Their houses are very old. Its streets are made of stones. Next, please. It's a cultural heritage. The weather is always freezing, especially from October to December. If you like good coffee, this is the place you should visit. And next. It has some very nice cafeterias that are also musicians. This place is famous for its traditions. You can buy many things for your house, like clothes or crafts. This place is close to many places, for example, Huayua and Salpatitan. It is a magical place. It is a very tourist. There are many hotels where you can stay and live that experience. Next. The restaurants in Ataco.
Try not to read, okay?
Okay. The restaurants in Ataco offers a wide selection of food for all tastes. This place is perfect to spend a weekend with your family or your friends. You can take excellent photos from the mountain and the monument that are in the place. The people who live in Ataco are very friendly and polite. You can visit Ataco on September 7th. That day is a religious day called Los Farolitos. If you are a religious person, you can visit the church Inmaculada Concepción. It's a Catholic church, which is front on the main street, on the main park. In this place, you can eat typical food. Next, please. In this place, you can eat typical food. You can do many activities like walking in the park. You can go to the mountain, or you can drive a buggy cars. Next. Buggy cars can be driven to from the village. It is an incredible experience. Ataco is a cheap place, depend on where do you go. But you can't swim in the pool or in the river because the weather is always freezing cold. Next. You can throw garbage in the street. This place is very traditional. You can make a mess in the street. You cannot drink alcohol in the public village or park. Next. Because of its freezing climate, the most common illness are flu and allergies. I always recommend bringing flu pills and wearing warm clothes. But if you really feel bad, You can buy what you need at your local pharmacy, or you can go to the doctor at the community clinic. I hope you can go to Ataco someday. It's a wonderful place for visit. It's a very safe town with a lot of vegetation. Next. There you can breathe fresh air and disconnect from the noise of the city. It's a place to relax, and maybe you have a romantic date. To go
Time's
to
up.
Okay.
Time's up. Okay, thank you, Tanya. Okay. It looks good.
Thank you.
Okay, so remember, you can talk about any kind of city, and if you pick cities in El Salvador, I mean, that's great too. Okay, next one, I see, let me see your hands. I can see Jimmy. Jimmy, write your full name on your profile on Zoom, please.
Okay, I'm sorry, I changed my.
All right, no worries. I will write your name. Do you have a presentation, Jimmy?
Yeah,
Excellent.
and I don't know, change my name.
Let's see. Okay, you can start sharing the presentation and then you can change your name in the profile, please.
Okay, after that, change my name, okay?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, let me see. Okay,
Okay, I
you
can
can
see the
see?
present. Yes, I can see it. So your 5 minutes start now. Go.
Okay, I tell you something about City Buenos Aires. And this place is a beautiful place about me, and it's a pretty modern and old. It is depend when you travel Argentina, and the many thing the picture it is a depend is old or older, and after that you can see many things about I don't remember the store and things, and then you can swim in many things about amazing place about Argentina, specifically Buenos Aires, and after that you can eat, and also you can buy a car, or you can take a pictures, or can eat fish, and so on and so on. And it is a pretty extensive, and after that it's a pretty dangerous at night because the city has a lot of traffic. It is a pretty extremely about me, and then it is a beautiful place. You can live in this place. In my opinion, I can live in this place. And after that, you should drink alcohol if you drive. And then you can fight with a lot of people. If it is a depend, you drink alcohol, you can't fight. Because I remember a situation, I saw them the pot, and also I don't remember, and you felt your feelings. It is a depend. You can eat a lot of. You can stomach ache or have a headache or I don't remember the name. and after that you take a pill and then can swim, don't swim, and don't drink beer or alcohol, what is the ever. And after that, I don't remember. You visit the doctor or the hospital because it's a super important. You feel good. And well, about me, and that's it.
Okay, you have 4 minutes. Do you want to include another detail?
Okay, the people is a friendly, and after that is a beautiful place. And also you can do a lot of something, and the city have a lot of technology, and she has a lot of educations. And this place is a beautiful live. If you have a child, it is a good option. And that's it.
Time's up. Okay, very good. Thank you, Jimmy. All right. So let's see. Raquel has an emergency, so she asked to be the next one. Raquel, are you ready?
Hello, teacher.
Yes,
Yes, I'm ready.
okay, just let me write your name. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm going to share a picture. Tell me if that one is yours. Okay, 1 second.
Is about Peru.
This one? Raquel, is this your picture?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Your 5 minutes starts now. Go.
Okay. I will talk about Peru. Peru, the capital city is Lima, is now a sprawling metropolis that is flanked by picturesque hills and valleys, as well as princely beaches that outline the Pacific Ocean. Peruvian culture is a really beautiful mix of Hispanic and native traditions. And there is no doubt that in their city there are reasons to be very happy weather for their very delicious food. So beautiful beaches are the legacy of their ancestors. Peruvians live through of the land in which they were born. And we can do everything activities in this country. For example, the best thing you can do in this country are you can take a stroll by Machu Picchu, you can wandered by Costco Historic Center. You can hike the popular Inca Trail. You can tour through Lake Titicaca Island. Also, you can explore the Amazon. And finally, you can overfly the Nazca lines because Peru has unique geography and climate. And but also there are certain activities you cannot to do in this city. For example, don't you can drink the tap water, you can mess with your health, you can't freak out about the coca leaves, you can bring home any coca leaves, you can think you can just hop in the Inca Trail. And unfortunately, there are some things you should not do in this city. Shouldn't take cheap buses and dubious taxis. Shouldn't be too relaxed about health concerns. And also you should be hygienic and clean. Shouldn't always book the cheapest tour. Ahí está. Sí. And to avoid some islands in the city. My best suggestion will be if you can boil your water up for treat or bottled water, and you should wash your hands all the time for 20 seconds with warm water, and you can wash, you can, before the preparing of eating food and after using the bathroom, you can wash your hands. And also is very important to consider when you eat in the restaurant, you can prefer to go to a restaurant and no food vendor in the street. And only that, teacher.
Do you know what illnesses can you get in that place?
Yes, the risk of infection disease in Lima, Peru is considered to be very high. Common include dengue, Zika, malaria, and Chagas, also yellow fever, and
Get those illnesses.
can you repeat, teacher, please?
What can I do, or what suggestions do you have for me if I have those illnesses?
You should you should wash your hands, and you should water, you should boil your water because you have to drink clean water.
Okay.
Or by bottle of water.
Okay, sounds good.
You can prepare your food. If you don't go to the restaurant, you can prepare your food and wash the vegetables.
Okay, sounds good. Time's up. Okay, thank you, Raquel. All right, let's see who's next. Ta-ta-ta-ta-tan. Esmeralda, do you want to be the next one? Give me a
Yes.
second. Okay, just let me write your name. Give me a second.
Can you share my picture, please?
Yes. Of
Okay.
course, no problem, no problem. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, Esmeralda, let's see. Is this your picture, Esmeralda?
Yes.
Yes, okay, perfect. Okay, Esmeralda, your 5 minutes starts now. Go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Today I talk about New York City. New York is a good city if you want to travel with your family or your friends. It's pretty bright. It's very safe, and but is too expensive and extremely crowded. But it is a good place. It's a nearly modern, and you can't visit that city. And the activity you can buy different themes, for example, clothes, shoes, etc. Also, you can know the Statue of Liberty. Also, you can travel by train, but you can't throw garbage in the street. You can go fishing in winter, or you can climb mountains. Also, you can't go camping, for example, when in winter is impossible. And con respect to recommendations, if you want to visit New York, you should wear comfortable clothes and shoes if you want to walk, for example. You should visit the park in summer, and you should use the tourist buses. Also, but you shouldn't travel by train if you don't know that city. You shouldn't eat junk food. You shouldn't walk alone at night because it is dangerous for the person. And the most common sickness in that country are flu, fever, cough, headache. But if you sick in that country, you drink a lot of water, or drink painkiller, drink cough syrups, or drink acetaminophen. But if you have a headache, avoid the sun because it's dangerous for your health. And also, if you don't improve, you go to the doctor because it's important that you go to the doctor. The city is a good place if you want to visit with your family, but you should um, have a lot of money, because if you want to buy it, or only you want to visit your family. In my case, I want to visit that country because my brothers live in there. But I hope one day I I can to visit that place.
Time's
Um,
up.
okay.
Yeah, 5 minutes already passed. Very good. Okay, thank you, Esmeralda. Okay, interesting places. Okay, let's see. Let's see who's next. I have, well, Cristina Herman. Yes? Perfect. Okay, just give me a second. Give me a second. I need to finish with something. Okay, Cristina, do you have a presentation or do you want me to share?
I have a presentation, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So you can start sharing your presentation, please.
Okay, a moment. You can see my presentation.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Okay, 5 minutes. Go.
Okay. Good morning, teacher and classmates. Today I am going to talk about my trip for Toronto, Canada. And I am going to start to tell you Toronto is pretty beautiful. Also, it's fairly modern and clean, and it's too noisy, but it's pretty safe and it's fairly big. Even is the biggest city in Canada, and is the most expensive city for live in Canada. Also, the weather is sometimes is cold and sometimes is extremely hot. Uh, Also, the people are pretty friendly. It's no problem with the strange. And the different activities you can do, for example, the first and maybe is you can go to Niagara Falls, is a maybe attraction in Toronto, and then you can go rafting, and then uh, you can go to the ice rinks and you can go skating, and you can go to the Highlands Point Beach and you can swim. Uh, Also, you can ride a bike, you can walk, you can eat different food, and the different activities you can't do. For example, you can't smoke, you can't drink alcohol in the public place, for example, in the park. And the also in the maybe activity you can't do is you can throw garbage in the street and the sea. And my recommendations are you should use sunscreen. For example, if you go to the beach, for example, the beach, like I say, the Highlands Point Beach, and if you go to the ice rinks, you should use protective equipment. And also, if you go to Irene's, you should use winter clothes. And don't forget, you shouldn't eat a lot of junk food. Also, if you can drink alcohol in your home, but no in a public place. You can't in a public place, but you can't in your house. And you shouldn't drink alcohol and then drive. And also, you shouldn't practice sports without protective equipment. And the different health problems you can get that city are sunburn. For example, if you go to the beach, you can get headache. For example, Toronto is too noisy, and sometimes there are people who don't like the noisy city, and this is the first problem you can get in that country. And also stomachache, for example, there are a lot of food you can eat for first time, and the fever for the change of the weather, because I like say the change of the weather is extremely
4 minutes.
rarous because sometimes it's too cold and sometimes it's extremely hot. And drink a lot of water, take a painkiller, eat a lot of vegetables and fruit, and the most important, take a rest. And also, don't eat cold thing, for example, ice creams. If you have fever, don't listen to music, don't milk if you have a stomachache, and don't do exercise because you need to take a rest if
Time's
you have the
up.
different health problem. Thank you for your day.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Christina, interesting. Toronto, nice. Okay, let's continue, guys. Seneida, are you ready for the next one? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, give me a second. Let me write your names. Do you have a presentation or do you want me to share?
I have a presentation.
Okay, you can start sharing the presentation, please.
Okay. My internet.
Okay, I can see it, but it's loading.
Yes. I'm sorry, my internet.
It's okay.
I don't know. I don't know what happened with my presentation.
If you want, we can try with one of your classmates. And when your presentation is ready, we can try with yours. Okay?
Okay, it's okay. Yes. I
Perfect.
don't know.
It's okay, no worries. Continue trying, and after your classmate, you can try it again. Okay?
At the moment,
It's working now? Yes?
I think it's okay.
Okay, try.
Okay. What happened? Okay.
Okay, you have 5 minutes. Go.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the New York City. And the New York is a city in the United States. And the New York is a beautiful place that can to travel there. And it's pretty modern. It's too expensive, but if you want to travel there, you can have to a lot of money. And for example, the food, the hotel, the house, or the tour there is too expensive. But New York is pretty large. It's too noisy because it's tourist city and because there are a lot of people and there are a lot of cars. And this city is very neat. It's a little safe. The strip is very clean. And the weather is depending of the season, but I don't know, but I think usually it's cold. And this city has a lot of beautiful and tall buildings. And this city you can see the Times Square and walk in the street with your friend, with your friends. And you can go to the museum, cinema. If you want to go to the museum, you can drink alcohol, you can eat food in the museum. But you can go to the different attraction. For example, you can go to the hotel, the tall buildings, the different attractions. For example, the Empire State, I think, and you can have a touristic attraction, and you can have a helicopter tour. It's amazing, I think, and you can walk in with your family. And if you want to travel there, my recommendation about it is you should visit the different place. For example, the Central Park. You should go to the Central Park. In the Central Park, you should do exercise. You should do yoga, exercise, but you shouldn't run in there, and you shouldn't eat food a lot, I think, and you shouldn't drink alcohol there, but you can go to the different place. And this city is beautiful city. You can buy a train and buy a car, I think, and drive different transportation, for example, car, I think. And but in this city, you can get a different tip for different thing, I think. For example, you can get a headache, a coach, I think, fever, and stomach, and other. But if you have a headache, uh, you should drink a lot of water and take a pill. And my recommendation about it is depending your symptoms, you go to the doctor or it depends. And if you have a coach, you you can take lemon and honey, and you can drink a lot of water and go to the doctor. But you shouldn't go to the party, and you shouldn't go to the museum because because it depends on your symptoms. But if you have a fever, it's complicated. It's important you should drink a lot of water and go to the doctor, take a pill, but you shouldn't go to the park, to the Central Park, or you shouldn't go to the high buildings, I think, and you shouldn't go to
to the different attraction. For example, you shouldn't go to the helicopter tour, I think. And if you have the flu, the flu, you should drink a lot of water, or you should drink tea. And the flu is important to go to the doctor because it is a lot of difficult for your body. And okay, that's all.
Okay, pretty good. Thank you. Okay, next one. Madeline. Madeline, you ready?
Yes, teacher, I'm ready.
All right. Do you have a presentation or do you want me to share?
I share you in the WhatsApp.
Okay, give me a second. Let me open it
Okay.
up. Okay. Okay, 1 second. All right. Is this the one?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, excellent. Okay,
Yes.
your 5 minutes starts now. Go.
Okay. Hello, everyone. In this case, I would like to tell you about the Jiquilisco Bay. In my case, I feel more comfortable when I know the place. And this place is very beautiful and is very quiet. It has a floating restaurant. And my recommended in the restaurant, you should to try to mariscada and micheladas. Is pretty delicious. And in this occasion, my daughter eat the salad and shrimp. And don't forget the carry you pills or Alka-Seltzer for digestion. In my case, I took a Alka-Seltzer because I had a stomach ache. Then my daughter and me returned the Port El Triunfo. Is also place very safe and very crowded. It's too noisy. And my daughter told me she has a headache, and so she took a pill and then felt much better. And another important information, if you wish, you can navigate by a boat. The cost is $5, and yes, it's around the right $5. Don't worry in the ride because its place has a lifeguard, and I recommend that you should this place because it's very beautiful and it's as more culture. That's all, teacher.
You have spoken for 3 minutes, we can say. Do you want to add more information?
No, teacher.
All right. Okay, thank you, Madeline. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue with Rebecca. Okay, the ones that already passed, please, you can erase your hand. Okay, you can lower your hand. Thank you. Okay, Rebecca, do you have a presentation or do you want me to share?
I have presentation. Let me share.
Yes, you can share it, please.
Mm, can you see?
Give me a second. Yes, I can see it.
Okay.
Okay, give me,
Hello.
sorry, give me a minute. I'm writing your name, no worries.
Okay.
Okay, now you can start. You have 5 minutes. Go.
Okay. Hello, guys. I'm going to talk about Hillary.
Hello, Rebecca, can I hear you? Hello, hello. Okay, I think that we have
Country.
issues. I'm sorry, Rebecca, but I think that we have issues with the connection. I cannot hear you.
To also it's
Okay,
pretty
Rebecca, I cannot
huh?
hear you. I cannot hear you.
Just,
I cannot see the presentation anymore.
ahorita me escucha.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
You can try to share the presentation again, please, and you can start again because I didn't listen.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what happened. Shh. Ahora.
Yes, I can see the
Bruno.
presentation now. So you can start again, please, because I didn't hear you.
Okay. Now?
Yes, go ahead. Let's start since the very beginning.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Hello, everyone. I talk about Hillary. I would like to visit Hillary because my sister lives in that country. Hillary is a beautiful country because you can find a lot of different places and you can do different activities. Hillary is fairly traditional and pretty modern, and also is too expensive. It's pretty dangerous, and the weather is pretty good, but depend the season. And also is Hillary is extremely dirty and pretty crowded. The activities you can do are, for example, um, visit the Coliseum. The Coliseum at this place you can take a lot of pictures and you can draw on the walls on the Coliseum. And also you can visit the La Torre de Pisa. In that place you can take a funny picture, for example, like this. Ah! In that place you can take, for example, the well, if in that place is pretty crowded, and also you can't walk on the grass in some places, and also you can visit the Vaticano City. In that place, you can find a lot of information about Catholicism, and also you can't enter if you dress inappropriate. I recommend you, you should dress formal. And also you can eat the Italian food. For example, you can eat pizza, you can eat lasagna and gelato. But pizza for me the best of the world. And my sister told me. And also, I recommend you don't forget your passport. And you shouldn't walk alone because it's pretty dangerous. And also, you should take your cell phone in front of you and your back too. Um, and, and also, when you visit the new country, you can have a lot of sickness. For example, you can have stomachache. If you have a stomachache, you should eat vegetables and drink a lot of water. And also, don't forget yodoclorina because it's the best in El Salvador. If you have flu, you should take a rest and also drink a lot of water. And also, uh, you should avoid contact with other person. Um, and also, you take antigripal drugs. And if you have a fever, take a shower 3 times a day. Also, you should drink a lot of water and take acetaminophen or ibuprofen. And also, if you have sore throat, and you should eat chicken soup. And for me, when I have sore throat, I eat maruchan soup. I don't know, I like. And you you take cetamine too and ibuprofen. If you have headache, take a rest, don't share the cell phone, and
Time's
take
up.
aspirin. I'm if I do.
Okay, but that's enough. Sorry, no more time. But thank you. Very good. Okay, let's see who's next. I can see Marvin. Alexander. Okay. Marvin, do you have a presentation?
Yes, I have.
Okay, you can start sharing it. Okay, I can see the presentation. So Marvin, 5
Okay.
minutes starts now.
Hello, people. I describe Los Angeles City in the state of California. This is a incredible place for visit with your family, with your friends, on vacation, because there are many shopping malls for buy different things. And the city is very big because there are many beautiful buildings. And also the city is very clean, and the city is very safe because there are many police stations and different places in the city. And also the negative aspect, probably the city is crowded and noisy. And also the city is extremely hot in the morning, but at night is very cold. And also you can visit different places in the city, for example, the Central Park or the lake. And later you can visit the Santa Monica Beach. It's a beautiful place for bathe on the beach. And also you can visit Pacific Park. It's a incredible place, and you can get on the mechanic games and different activities, and you can buy different things. And, and also you can visit Disneyland. It's a incredible place for visit, and you can take a lot of picture and displays. And also you can get on the mechanic game in the Disneyland, and later you cannot smoke, or you cannot do crash in the city, or you cannot smoke or drink alcohol because it's terrible. And later, you should visit um, restaurants because it's very important. And later, you should eat hamburger or the famous donuts in the city, and you should have a money, uh, and also, or you should meet new people, for example. And later, you should not forget the medicine because it's very important in this education, because it's very difficult buy medicine in other country, and you should keep medicine and you and back and later, if I have a problem, for example, the common health problem get on the in the place, probably a headache or a, a stomach ache or a fever, for example. If I have a problem, you can take medicine because it's very important. For example, if I have a problem with you a headache, the reason for could be the sun. And it's very important take water or take a soda or another um, water. And later, if I have problem with the stomach, first, don't eat junk food or don't use alcohol. And later, if a sunburn, you use sunscreen because it's very important for the body. Or and also, and don't use, if I have problem a headache, don't use television, don't use TV, and wash the hands frequently. Or it's very important. I don't know, don't forget
Time's
the
up.
medicine or the symptoms.
Time's up. Okay, pretty good. Thank you, Marvin. I like the pictures of the drawings. Okay, Lucia, are you ready, Lucia?
Yes.
Do you have a
Okay,
presentation?
teacher. Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Share the presentation, please.
Can you see it?
Give me a second. Yes, I can see it.
Okay.
So you have 5 minutes. Go.
Okay, hello everyone. This day I'm gonna talk about Madrid. Madrid is the capital of Spain and is a very beautiful city, and it is famous by its infrastructure. It has a colonial infrastructure, so it is classic style, but we can also consider Madrid a modern city. Madrid is pretty safe and also is very clean. So it's a good place to visit. But Madrid is also very crowded, especially in tourist seasons. So this can be a bad aspect for some people. Madrid is also too hot. The summers in Madrid are very uncomfortable, and it has a lot of heat waves. And currently the temperature in Madrid is 38 grades Celsius, so it's too hot. And also the life in Madrid is very, very expensive, especially the rent. For some people, it is impossible to pay an apartment in Madrid. So I don't recommend Madrid for living. But if you want to visit Madrid only for tourism, I recommend to you to meet the Almudena Cathedral, the Plaza Mayor, the Puerta del Sol, and the Royal Palace. In all of these places, you can take a lot of pictures, you can learn about the story of the city and the story of Spain, and you can buy souvenirs. In the night, you can go to a disco. Madrid is very famous for its nightlife, so you can go to meet some of the discos of Madrid. But if you want to go a disco in the night, remember, go with someone. I don't recommend to go alone. And in the evening, you can also go to some restaurants to taste Spanish food. In Madrid are many, many restaurants. And I personally recommend the dish called paella. It's like a rice with seafood, with meat. Is so delicious. I personally recommend this dish to you. And also I want to recommend tortilla de papas. Is a typical food on Spain. So if you are in Madrid, you can live without try this food. But I don't recommend to you buy street food, because it can give to a stomachache to you. So don't let the illness ruin your trip. The most common illnesses that the tourists suffer in Madrid are sunburn and headache. This due to the extremely temperatures. So if you have sunburn, apply immediately sunscreen in your face and in your body to prevent burns in your skin. And if you have headache, try drink a lot of water, a lot of cold drinks, and also drink painkillers. You can find sunscreen and painkillers in any pharmacy on the city. But if your illness don't get better, go immediately to a doctor.
Time's up.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Lucia. All right, Madrid, nice. Okay, let's continue. I can see Leonel Monterrosa. Okay, Leonel, do you have a presentation or do you want me to share?
I share a presentation.
Excellent, share it, please.
Image. Can you see now?
One moment. Yes, I can see it now.
Okay. Okay, good morning, teacher and classmates. I'm going to talk about Cape Town. Cape Town is a city located in South Africa. It's a pretty old, in fact, it's the oldest city in South Africa. It is the legislative capital of the country. It's the second largest city after Johannesburg in South Africa. Um, the city is known for its pretty beautiful harbor and for landmarks such as Table Mountain and Cape Hall. In 2014, Cape Town was named the best place in the world to visit by the New York Times. For tourists, it is a pretty cheap destination. However, it's too dangerous. Cape Town has the highest murder rate among South African cities. And also it is too unequal with very rich neighborhoods and very poor neighborhoods. And some activities you can do in Cape Town are you can visit the penguins and Boulder Beach. Also, it is one of the best spots in the area to see the sunset. You can hike in the very beautiful Table Mountain National Park. Also, you can taste the local delicacies on a food tour. Uh, you can walk. You can walk in the pretty colorful Bucat neighborhood with their houses of different colors. And you can visit the Victoria and Albert waterfront that is located in the central area of the city. So there are many shops and restaurants, and you can go there. And also you can have a meal with a sea view. There are many affordable restaurants with a sea view. You can take a tour to Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela spends most of his years in prison on the island. Is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you can practice surfing in Sandy Bay. And some activities you cannot do are you can't carry large sum of cash, and you can leave you can't leave belongings unattended, and also you can walk in deserted and bare places at night. Some recommendations you need to follow are you should be prepared for the weather. It can change rapidly, even in summer, and you need to bring enough water and sunblock, as well as something warm to wear. You should stay alert. There are parts of the city that aren't safe. Also, you should keep copies of all valuable documents in a safe place, and you shouldn't allow strangers to assist you in any way and ATMs or cash points. And when hiking on the Table Mountain National Park, you shouldn't venture away from the demarcated paths. And some common illnesses you can get in Cape Town are diphtheria. Risk is higher if you are mixing with locals in poor or crowded uh, living condition. Hepatitis A also. Risk is higher where personal hygiene and sanitation is poor, and tetanus. Uh, it's expressed to contaminated to it's expressed to contamination of cats. So you should wash your wound with water and soap. And in order to prevent these illnesses, you need to follow the next recommendation. There are eat food that is cooked and served hot, and don't eat food from street vendors. Drink bottled water that is sealed, and don't drink tap water, and use an appropriate insect repellent. Do not touch or feed any animal you don't know?
Time's
Any,
up. Okay, very good. Thank you, Lenel. It's curious. It's a beautiful place, but you said that it's the most dangerous.
yes, it's a dangerous place in
Oh
South
my,
Africa.
oh my gosh. Okay, pretty good. Thank you. Let's continue with Fernando. Fernando, do you have a presentation?
Yes, teacher. I'm gonna share it right now.
Mhm.
Wait a minute, please. Okay, can you see the presentation?
Not yet. Yes, I can see the
And
picture
now?
now. Yes.
Okay. Today, can I start?
Yes, yes, you have 5 minutes. Go.
Okay. Today I'm gonna try to talk to you about Alaska. Alaska is the largest city or state at the United States. Also, an important fact is that Alaska is colder than Texas. And Alaska is a mix of a modern city and a colonial city because in the downtown, all the city is too modern. You can see some high buildings and all that stuff. But in the most, in other, but in the, in also around the downtown, there are some colonial towns that they have old houses, old streets, and there are no many cars and all that things. Alaska, it's an uncrowded city. And also you can, in Alaska, you can do many activities. By the weather, you can go snowboarding, also skiing, and you can practice kayak in some of the rivers of Alaska. And also at the lakes, you can try to fish. You can fish at Alaska. Some things that you can do is go to a beach because Alaska doesn't have beaches. And you can practice surf. You can, I don't know, but I recommend you, if you go to Alaska, to wear appropriate equipment because the weather is too cold. And also you should get an international medical secure because Alaska is dangerous at the forest or the towns that are not in the center because you can be attacked by some wild animals. And another thing that you can practice in Alaska is hunting because there are some seasons that is that you have permission to hunt some species of animals. And another things that you can do in Alaska is to go walking or hiking at the mountains. And also, if you go to the mountains, be careful because you should find some wild animals, or also you can have some illnesses, like you can break a leg, you can break your arms, or you can get sick with flu or sore throat, or also cough. What you can do if you get a flu, or you can, if you get a sore throat, you have to go to the doctor and use your international medical secure. Also, if you get a broken leg, you have to immobilize your leg in that case and call some friend or someone who helps you. Also, you can visit the doctor before when you go down to the downtown. And I think that Alaska, it's an expensive city because all in that city is too expensive by the touristic, about the touristics. And also, I can say that Alaska is a beautiful city, a pretty beautiful city, and it has wide streets. It's not noisy. It's a quiet city because it's not so crowded. And that's all, teacher.
All right, okay. Well, it was about to have the 5 minutes, so don't worry.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, thank you, Fernando. All right. I like the places that all of you chose, guys. Thank you. Next one. I can see Gabriela. Gabriela, do you have a presentation? Or I think you sent me the picture, right?
Yes, I sent the picture.
Okay, give me a second. Let me share it. Give me a moment. Okay, 1 second. Let me write your name. Okay, Gabriela, is this the picture?
Yes.
Okay, but I cannot see you. Can you turn on your camera, please?
Okay.
Okay, 5 minutes starts now. Go.
Good morning, everybody. I'm going to tell a little bit about Ottawa. It's a capital of Canada. And this city is very safe and the people are pretty friendly. The crime are low because the police is very fast and they help when the people need. And besides that, Ottawa, the education for the children is free and the economy is very expensive. And the Ottawa helps the immigrants so they can go to the city and to work and to study. Besides that, the city is very huge because you can throw the garbage on the street, and they have some rules that you can have to follow. Some rules are you can climb the street in the park, you can listen music in the park. Also, you can leave the dog food in the street because it's forbidden to do that. And also, the Ottawa is very crowded because it's modern and is the capital of Canada. In that city, the people speak two languages, is English and French. And if you go to that city, it's a good idea to improve English and you can learn new one languages. And for me, I liked because the weather is beautiful. In spring, is colorful because in that city there are some park and there is a park for tulipans. The tulipans are beautiful because in spring there are different kind of flowers. And besides that, you can go to the lake and make a picnic with your friends or your family if you visit with them. And also you can ride bicycle in the park. And also if you go, I have some recommendation for you. You shouldn't forget repelling because there are a lot of mosquitoes. And also you shouldn't forget your sweater because the
the weather is cold sometimes change, and you should take acetaminophen because you get flu because the weather is different. And if you walk a lot, you should wear sunscreen and drink a lot of water. And also you can smoke in the park because it's forbidden to do that. And also you should take headache pill if you have headache in the street. And also in that city, the Canadians practice different sports. The sport the Canadian practice is snowboarding, hockey, ski. I recommend you if you go for a vacation or you meet that city, you go because it's a good idea to visit that place, that city, because it's very safe. And just that.
All right, thank you, Gabriela. It's a beautiful city. I wish I could have tulipans in my house. Okay, so guys, it's missing Marcela and Irene. Okay, let's continue with Irene. Do you have a presentation or do you want me to share?
I'm gonna share a picture.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead. Okay, let me open up the picture so I can share it. Okay, is this your picture? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Your 5 minutes starts now. Go.
Okay.
Microphone. Microphone. Now you can start. Yes, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Irene. I cannot hear you. Okay, Irene, microphones. Your microphone is off. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, go ahead. I
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yes, I can hear
Okay.
you now. Go ahead.
Sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi guys. Today
Irene, your microphone.
let me tell you the place is Hawaii. Hawaii is a big island. Let me tell you a little about this place. And this place spoke two languages, and the native language Hawaiiano and English. But this place is very famous because it's a modern and cleaning and safe island. Many people visit this place. Variety of the tourists around the world because you can make many activities. You can do many activities and that's that island. For example, you can swim, you can surfing and hiking, because there are many beautiful beaches and others endless mountains. But about the food, I could say that you should have medicine for your stomach, because in this place have different kind of foods. For example, Chinese food, Portuguese foods, a lot of seafoods and others. And about the weather, I would say that the weather change depends of the season. I recommend you you need to protect your body with a cream, because sometimes the weather is a little hot, and you should be hydrated because it's necessary. And a curious date is in this play, different movies have been filmed. For example, Jurassic Park and the cartoon Lilo and Stitch, and the other series is The Lost. Is very famous and will be have been filmed in that island. But about the history, let me tell you, there are many museums and statues the of ancestors, but I don't know if
Microphone.
Paper Heart, sorry. The movie is about a war. It's about a really, how do you say, life, because it's about a boat or a ship.
Okay, Irene, because of the time, tell me the illnesses that you can get there.
Sorry, I don't know if you hear me.
Sometimes, I mean, you turn off the microphone sometimes. Tell me the
I'm
illnesses.
sorry, I have problems. I don't know what happened.
It's all right. Tell me the illnesses that you can get there.
Okay. For finally, I would say that I would like to visit the place because I would like to visit my family. I live in that country, and I would like to know about the history, and I would like to dance in Aloha Hawaii. I think you should visit that place because I think it's beautiful, and you don't lose the opportunity dancing and surfing and the beach.
And time's up. Okay. All right. Thank you, Irene. Very good. Okay, guys, listen to me. It's missing Marcela and it's missing Javier. So this is what we are going to do. If you want, you can stay. I mean, Marcela and Javier, you have to stay here, guys, because, I mean, we are going to extend the class so you can present. The rest of you guys, because the class already finished, if you want, you can stay and listen to your classmates' presentations. But if you can't stay, it's all right, you can leave, okay? And today in the afternoon, I'm going to try to send you the feedback and your score for today's speaking evaluation. Got it? Yes?
Yes, again.
Okay, pretty good. Okay, so if you want to stay, you can. If you cannot, you can leave. Let's continue. Marcela, do you have the presentation? Oh, no, you sent me the picture, right?
Hello, teacher. I send you the pictures.
in the
Okay,
morning.
pretty good. Let me see. It's about Dubai. Is that the one?
Yes.
Okay, let me write your name. Give me a second.
Okay. Dubai is
Okay,
a part of.
hold on. Let me write your name. Give me a second.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Wait. I am nervous.
Nah, relax. Okay, look at this. Is this the one?
Yes, it's
Okay.
correct.
5 minutes. Go.
Okay, teacher, classmate, I told you about the Dubai. Dubai is a city, exotic city. Dubai is the part of the 7 Arabic Emirates, if known for having the, the tallest building in the world. Dubai is a city very modern and safe. The city is very nice and pretty. I think it's so expensive for the life in this city. Dubai have a lot of attractions. You have a lot of you can a lot of activities in Dubai. Dubai is the colorful. Dubai Dubai have a desert. Dubai have a lot of attractions. You do visited a museum. Sorry, I am nervous.
Relax.
Sorry.
Imagine that it's just me, you and me.
Yes, okay. One activity is you jumped off the paradise. You visited to museum, you explored the motorcycle garden, and walk on the glass floor in Dubai. You can take a lot of pictures. You can go to the swim with the dolphins. If you just sick in Dubai, for example, have the stomachache or have the diarrhea, you should go to the doctors and you should a lot of water and pills. Dubai is the beautiful country.
Okay.
I only that.
But you have 3 minutes. Do you want to add more? Tell me suggestions. If I want to go to that country, what should I do?
Okay. If I visited to Dubai, I will like kind the typical food. If you typical food, if you visited a hotel in a specific the famous hotel is the tallest in the Dubai. I visited to the beach, is very famous. And in exceptions, the estimate for the tourists, no restrictions, but you are resident, you shouldn't shorts and top, tank top, shorts and difference. In Dubai, it's very traditional culture and very interesting culture. So So only.
Only that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Marcela. All right, that was about Dubai. Thanks. Okay, we got the last but not least, and thank you guys for staying. I like the way that you support your classmates. Okay, Javier, do you have a presentation or do you want me to share?
Yes, I can share.
Okay, pretty good.
In the WhatsApp group.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, let's see. Is this the one?
Yeah.
Okay, just remember to tell me next so I can move to the next slice. Okay, I stop sharing. Okay, there you are. Your 5 minutes starts now. Go.
Okay, coach. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the next opportunity to explain me. In this opportunity, I want to talk about my last travel experience. During my life, I have had two opportunities to travel to Guatemala, to Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, anyways. But the last years, I had a chance to travel to Colombia. It was pretty nice to know a new country, meet a new people. Colombia has a good option to travel. For example, Bogota, Cali, Cartagena. But I need to talk about Medellin. Medellin, the city to eternal springs, has different options for you. For example, you can enjoy different food, try different drinks, or different tricks, for example. This is my personal recommendation to visit Medellin. Medellin is extremely hot in summer. You should put a little sunscreen, but if you visit on winter, you should bring winter clothes. If you are coffee lover, you should visit Juan Valdez factory. This trip is fairly good. My next recommendation is you need to try a delicious food. Don't forget, try two different options. For example, bandeja paisa, mazamorra paisa, frijoles antioqueños, frijoles con pezuña, sancocho, sopa with mondongo, morcilla antioqueña, chorizo antioqueño. And you can enjoy typical drinks in Colombia. For example, agua panela, champús colombiano, refajo, biche, aguardiente, and chimichurri. In the past, Medellin, it was a dangerous city for the narco traffic, but nowadays has different trips that remember to the past. For example, sorry for the news.
It's okay.
Okay, and nowadays has different trips that remember to the past. For example, you can visit the museum of Pablo Escobar or visit the Comuna number 13. It's very interesting to visit. But don't forget, the city has nearly dangerous places. You shouldn't go alone, is my recommendation. What are you need to travel from El Salvador to Colombia? Only need money, of course, around $100. And also you need a passport. You don't need a visa for travel to Colombia. And also you need a comfortable clothes because in this moment it's very It's very hot, the clown.
4 minutes. Talk about the illnesses that you can get there.
Okay. Finally, you don't know how to travel with. You can travel with Avianca Airlines or different options to travel. You can buy a ticket for travel agency or avianca.com. It's very easy to buy a ticket. Looking for a hotel is very easy. You can use booking.com or airbnb.com. You will find good option. In a nutshell, coach, in the last trip to Medellin, it was a good experience in my life. Thank you for your opportunity, for my opportunity. Thank you for your time, coach.
All right, very good. Thank you, Javier. Okay, everybody, is missing someone? Or did already everybody passed? Yes? Okay, well, thank you so much for staying. Officially, we just end the level. Congrats. So everybody, in the afternoon, I will be giving instructions about the scores. I will be sending your grades. So if you haven't finished the platform, do it right now, okay? Please, because you have to finish the platform today. Thank you so much for staying, guys. See you around. Goodbye. Have a wonderful afternoon. Goodbye, goodbye.